Good morning, my bass brethren. I am here today with my replica of Billy Sheehan's The Wife. It's not an exact replica. I built it for my use and my purposes, but I feel I've incorporated all the key elements to it. Billy started off with, I believe, a 1973 Fender Precision that had a rosewood fingerboard. He quickly swapped out the neck for a maple Telecaster bass neck because he was influenced by Tim Bogart. And then what was really key is he added a 60s Gibson EBO pickup to his bass. And this really changed everything. The EBO pickup with the Fender Precision pickup and a stereo output where he would send a clean and dirty signal into two separate amps. It just produced this massive sound. So not only did you have this monster player, but he had a massive sound through Pierce power amps, as if I recall right, and I know he used some kind of a harmonizing effect, and I don't remember what it was. Hopefully someone will chime in and tell me again. But I used to go see Tallis back in the day, like 1975, and I might say, Scott, that math doesn't add up. You weren't 21. The age was 18 back then, and I wasn't even 18. I was 15. But I was playing in clubs by 15. It was a completely different world back then. So there I am, watching Billy Sheehan, and at the time I played a 1965 Hofner through a Trainer YBA1 with an 18-inch speaker, which is about as far away from Billy's playing style as you can get. Billy made a massive impression on me, and his bass did as well. Now my bass journey led me to Thunderbirds. You guys all know I'm a Thunderbird fanatic. There's my tattoo, got it when I was 21. My father was not impressed, ex-World War II era Marine. But anyhow, I've come to appreciate the Precision. I have quite a few now at this point in time. So I've built basses on and off since 1981, and I've built a couple of The Wife inspired basses, but I wanted something a little closer. So I got the ash body, the 60s EBO pickup, the Telecaster pickup. My bass has a mono output for now because I go through a Whirlwind AB box and I split my signal there into two separate amps. I'm probably gonna, after monkeying with this bass a little bit, and I think it's best to separate the EBO pickup and the Precision pickup entirely. Blending them doesn't quite work well. So, but right now we'll just examine the bass as it is. I have not relicked it. I have not beat it up. I just wanted all the components. I may add some details and stuff later. I'm not really a sticker guy. I know I probably should have some Bones stickers on here, and stickers mess with my OCD, but I might make an exception if I can come across one for this bass. But let's hear how it plays. I'm still in the process of doing final setup. This bass sat for about 3 or 4 years because I couldn't wire it. It turns out my wiring skills are moderate. They're not all that good. I'm a bit more of a woodworker, and I just couldn't get it. It turns out I had a bad potentiometer. It was a brand new part. I took it yesterday to Dickie Robinson at the great House of Guitars in the Guitars Custom Shop, and Dick wired it up for me in a jiffy, so now I have it to share. I'm gonna do each pickup independently first, just so we kind of get an idea for what each pickup sounds like. There's the mighty Mudbucker. My amp does not like that. Here's the Precision pickup. The Mudbucker is about 30K resistance. The Precision pickup, 8 or 9. 70s ones could get as hot as like 10.5K, but I've got a 60s reissue in here right now, 62 reissue. There's the Precision pickup. Bright, articulate, everything that our beloved Mudbucker is not. Now the key to Billy's sound, aside from splitting it, was blending the two signals. So this setup, the volume tone doesn't really worked quite as well as I hoped. The blending, the mudbucker kicks right in. So there's a real delicate sweet spot. You just sort of back off this precision pickup a little bit. You can hear it come in. There's the EBO pickup. You can hear that mudbucker come in. There's still the articulation of the precision pickup. I don't have quite as much control as I like, but boy, I'll tell you what, when that thing kicks in, it really produces a massive sound. And just, when Billy combined the stereo output in these two pickups and his use of distortion, the harmonizer, and splitting the signal, it was just amazing to watch back in the day. In 1975, I mean, Billy's progressed so far as a player, but to watch him in 1975, it's like, could it even be any better? How could he get any better? It was amazing. Amazing to watch. And what I really loved about Billy's playing is the song never suffered. For all that flash, all that technique, the song, the bottom never left. Anything he played seemed to fit, no matter how amazing the riff was. It fit. It was just incredible to watch, and it was a huge inspiration to me on so many levels. How to work within the song, how to use the bass as something more than a rudimentary instrument, how to have stage presence. His stage presence was massive, is massive. I mean, there was just all these facets working with Billy that were really amazing, and I drew quite a bit of inspiration from him. I never really tried to copy him because I figured that's not going to be possible. But I did take quite a bit of inspiration, and I learned quite a bit just by watching Billy perform live. He was really amazing. I remember one. I'm a big Who fan, and I remember them playing Substitute. And Billy did the guitar intro. Now, I don't know if I play it like Billy does, or this is how I developed it, but that just really stuck with me. I can still hear it. I can still remember watching him do that, and it was pretty mind-blowing. It went something like this. Just changing the roles of bass. It was really, really impressive to watch, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So, thanks, Billy, for all the inspiration. So, this is probably the most I've played this bass since I got it back yesterday. I'm seriously considering the stereo wiring. I may change that, but I'm really happy with it. I've got the action set up nice and low. It does everything I wanted it to do. I really like having basses that from players that influenced me in my bass journey, whereas they may not be my main instrument. I like, some of my favorite bass players are, like Jim Lee from Slade, Paul McCartney, Chris Squire, Martin Turner, Dennis Dunaway, James Jamerson. I mean, there's so many great Carol Kay. There's so many great players out there that bring so many things to the table. And it's just fun to have this, sort of a, I don't know what I'd call it, just this, this bass history, available to understand how, things developed and how sounds developed, and why a certain record sounds this way, and each particular player's spot in history and influence. It's just I find it fascinating. I'm a history buff, and so it just kind of goes hand in hand with my personality. But I just really admired Billy's playing, and I just really wanted to have a bass that represented that point of development in my timeline, my bass journey. So, I'll never be Billy Sheehan, but I'm Scott Dassin, so I'm pretty happy with that. Guys have any questions, ask me. Any input is also greatly appreciated. So, until I see you guys again, keep on rocking.